Hi, my name is Scott Paul, and I live here near Park City, Utah. I've been a serial entrepreneur for quite a while. I've had several companies exit, one to Disney 5 years ago. Currently CEO of a software company. Really, day to day is mostly Woolly, this company that is trying to build advocacy software for brands. It's a hard problem to solve, and 2020 didn't make it any easier. We were not positioned to kind of take on what happened to the world. So it required, for the first time in my leadership uh, tenure, to figure out how to get really creative, and that's what I would say is creativity is what got us through it. Not that we're coming out with flying colors, but we had to get creative on every front. And I realized if I was really rigid in my thinking and the way to do things, we would have collapsed just because of the whole problem required entrepreneurship to figure out how to get through. We had to change products on the fly. We had to change pricing. We had to we had to get people on the boat like you would on a startup where everyone's being paid very little. Well, we were 4 years into our company and we had to go back to half pay on everybody. That requires people feel a part of something bigger than a paycheck. And luckily, we didn't lose a single person having to go for a full quarter of half pay starting in March, the end of March. So all around, I had to get creative and the team had to get creative. And we still aren't out of it. But the leadership style that I now will embrace is like always getting creative with how you build a team, build a product, build pricing. Nothing is sacred. No, there's nothing that's set in stone that can't be changed, whether that's product or just leadership style. So anyway, I'm thinking a lot about what's going to happen with 2021. It's a new year. I think everybody feels like this is the chance. There's a lot of hope in the air, and I would say the best thing you can do is not forget 2020. How do you let 2020, instead of it being this awful thing that everyone's getting excited to get out of, how do you take and do a retrospective of 2020 with your whole team and find out, what did we do right? How did we grow? What did we learn from this? And take that into 2021. Don't just let it pass and forget about it, because I think the resiliency that came from 2020 in teams, leadership, and product will be what makes breakout success happen in 2021. So that's my suggestion for how to go into the next year. Is let's look backwards and just figure out what we did right.